Well, there's the pretty girl right there. Hopefully we can use her soon. And we were actually going to use her this past weekend. You can see the pine tree has graced my carpet with a few pine needles. But we actually had a bit of an electrical problem. I was just going to tell y'all real quick. So the lawnmower got a hold of the old extension cord. Look at this. Look at this. This is the old extension cord. The lawnmower got a hold of that and like shorted out everything, and the battery charger had been off for like 2 weeks. I didn't even know that this had happened, and so I was going to take the boat out this past weekend and batteries had not been charged. So luckily got everything working again, but yeah, I'm like really itching to get on the bass boat again. It's been too long, had a lot going on here at the house with the kids, and it's been really hot. You know, August in Florida is miserable. So really looking forward to getting some more fishing footage here shortly. All right, welcome back to the world's worst fishing, everybody. I'm Chris Jones, headed to get some lunch, and I have to say, I've never been happier. We just had a nasty stomach bug rip through the house. All of us had it. Even our 4-month-old had it. It's been a rough couple of days at the Jones house. So on the other side of it, it wasn't the virus, tests negative, all that kind of stuff, but it was something from hell, I can tell you that. But that's neither here or there. Just figured I would start the video off with a little update. I had posted something that I was feeling bad. Really, it was my whole family feeling bad. So we haven't been able to film content for, I don't know, like a week and a half. So anyway, here we go. This is a really special pour. I haven't done it in a long time. It's my Northern Lights pour. So let's open one up. I kind of got it loosened already so that I can open it with one hand. Let's see how it goes. It's gonna go out on the bottom. Yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Beautiful. Little Northern Lights there. And you can see the silver flake in it is like the stars. So if you look at a picture of the Northern Lights, you know, it's always in the nighttime sky and you can see the stars in the background. Lots of layering, lots of blending there. Yeah, so I actually did these before a while ago, and there's kind of the picture from my favorite content creator there, Jana Yinton. This was taken in Grönjarn, Sweden. Grönjarn, Sweden. Yeah, beautiful. So yeah, got really close. Awesome stuff. All right, so with a little bit of introduction and kind of blog at the beginning out of the way, I recently saw a color. Let me pull it up just to make sure that I have the name correct. I recently saw a color by 6th Sense Fishing, okay? Let me see if I can find it. You know what? Let me pull it up and then we'll get back to you. Got it. MUDBELLY Burst. Beautiful color. They make it, so one of my favorite molds, period, that I see is the 6th Sense prawn. And awesome looking creature bait and MUDBELLY Burst. So I have it screenshotted here. It is a really sexy laminate, sort of a yellow and smoke gray with a lot of sorted flakes. It just looks good. As soon as I saw it, I said, I want to try that one. I want to try to make it. I want to try to match it, and then see what it looks like in a variety of molds. Not just a creature, which we will do, but we'll do it in a bug. We'll do it in the new Angling AI AR worm, and just anything that we think will look good. That's the magic of doing it yourself. You can take a great color and then stretch it out, try it in a lot of different molds, have a lot of fun experimenting, and that's what it's all about. And this air vise here is from Fishing All Out. Makes great air vices for the soft plastic bait maker. Let's go ahead and lock and load. And now our molds are clamped tight and ready for action. All right, so we're gonna build the, oops, woo, almost knocked the camera over. We're gonna build the top color on the left side because that's one of the molds. The configuration is the top of the molds on the left side. So we want to do like a smoke charcoal black, but a pretty thick one from what I could tell. So that's maybe 7 or 8 drops of black for 2 cups of plastic there. You can see stirring in a few bubbles. But if we kind of drizzle some out back there, it's actually not so bad. It definitely needs to be thicker though, I think. So we'll do 4 more drops. Yeah. And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and add the flake, and this color is going to be real exciting, I think, because there's so much flake in it. And to me, the flakes are chosen pretty darn well. So again, some of this small blue flake here. Alright, and this is a full ½ teaspoon measurement. Alright. So that's looking pretty good. Sort of like just your standard black or blue flake right there. Yeah, that's looking real good. And then, let me check our photo one more time, just to make sure that we're staying on track here. Yeah, so we have this, well, yeah, you can't really see it. This is like a artsy photo of it, but yeah, we're definitely on the right track. And then some small silver flake. Oh, gotta get this silver flake open here. This one is unopened. Okay, now we're going to stir in the silver flake there. Yeah. So this top color is essentially known as like smoky shad. So if you laminate that with white pearl, you get basically your quintessential smoky shad. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Now the other side, of course, is this yellow base, and to me it was the thicker of the two in terms of saturation. You know, a charcoal is always pretty see-through to begin with. Ooh, yeah. Gonna have to really heat up this yellow some more. Looking good, looking good. Yeah, we'll thicken it up just a little bit. And this is just straight dead-on yellow, and what I like about it is that it's sort of a school bus yellow. It's not a super bright yellow. In fact, it almost has a hint of orange about it in person, which looked to be very, very much like the yellow in the photo. And then again, we're going to flake it up. Yeah. Beautiful. Sort of a Kelly green there. Sort of between a Kelly green and an emerald green. It's not straight emerald green. It's a little greener than emerald green. A lot of emerald green flakes turn out looking blue once you mix them in plastic. But this one is a very, very true green. Very true green. Again, the same size measurement. And you know, the yellow side still has a lot of flake in it, but it might not have as much flake as the top. So we actually are going to try to scoop some of that out, just so that we don't overdo it. You can always add more after the fact, but you can't remove the flake once it's in there. At least I haven't figured out a way to remove glitter once it is mixed in. Yeah, okay. Yeah, boy, you can see that's still a lot of that green flake. So I'm glad we took some out. And then the gold flake. So we'll use a smaller size spoon here. This is the 1/4 teaspoon size. And we'll just do that with that gold. And we'll just kind of see where that gets us. Oh yeah, very pretty. Man, isn't this pretty? Like, look at those two colors there. It's actually looking really good. Okay, so there they are, kind of drizzled out on the table. And as you can see, these saturations are actually really, really even. Let's pull up the official picture on their website. Yeah, so here it is right there. Yeah. Looking really good. That yellow's definitely thicker. You can see both of them are thicker, just in terms of overall saturation. So what we might do is just simply add more color. Just add a few more drops of black, a few more drops of yellow, and then I think we're really, really on the right track here. Alright, we're going to start with just the ectocraw first. So we're just going to run one mold just to sort of test the color. I think it's close. I think the only thing that might need changing is even more saturation. But we're going to go with what we have and just see what it looks like. I do think the color is correct. It's just all about getting both halves thick enough, and in some cases not too thick, so that the colors can play off of each other. That's what makes laminating challenging. The color building process is just as difficult and tricky to get right as actually the physical lamination. Alright, let's see how this color looks. I'm pretty confident this will look good. Just not sure if it'll be exactly what we want, but let's give it a drum roll nonetheless. Hey! Hey, hey, hey! Check it out. That's really, really, really close. What do y'all think? Good saturation. You can see, if you look there in the claw, you can see good contrast between the two halves. Neither side looks to be dominant over the other and detracting from the two halves. You know, because sometimes whenever you laminate, if one color is just way stronger than the other, you tend to kind of lose that blending effect, you know, where you can see both colors playing off of each other, particularly in the extremities. If one color is just overbearing, that's all you're going to see. So taking a closer look, the yellow still needs to be thicker. So if we just look at it, see how it almost has a green hue to it? It almost looks a little green, right? There's how it started. See that difference there? That almost looks green. That's just the illusion effect of that darker plastic playing off of it. Alright, here we go. Thickened up the yellow by a lot, actually, and then slightly thickened up the black. So I'm pretty confident, so we're going to do a full run, see what happens. Here we go. This should be good, folks. I'm feeling good. Feeling good about this run here. You always want to feel confident about what you're doing. If you feel confident, you will pour confidently. At least most of the time. Let's see if we can get one last stinger there. Oh, we ran out. Dadgummit. That's poor. Well, we got really close. Alright, here's round two. Same mold. We're just going to look at the ectocraw for comparison. Well, maybe. Come on. There we go. So you can see that the yellow side already looks more yellow. So that's a good sign. Yeah. That looks really good, y'all. Let's pop them off. Kind of arrange them. I'm actually glad that I thickened up the black kind of along with the yellow side. Okay, so first run here on the right, second run here on the left. You can see the yellow is much more pronounced, and because of that you actually see less flake, you know, because it's just not a see-through. But I would say the left side is 100% closer to the match. That right there is a winner, y'all. So now let's take a look at it in some of the other molds that we did. And I think these will look really, really great. Alright, let's check out the AR worm. This is going to look good. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, look at this. Ho 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 ho. That's cool. Look at that, right down the middle. Beautiful laminate there in the tail. And that's what's cool, is to take a color that is maybe produced already or meant for a creature or a crawl. Run it in a worm, run it in a frog, run it in something completely different, and sometimes it's incredible. Yeah, let's check it out in the little punch crawl here. This mold absolutely displays laminates so well. There's so many little extremities to look at. I mean, this is it right here. Oh yeah. Look at this. Oh. Look at that. Golly. Is that not something? The Angling AI Punch Crawl is an absolutely phenomenal little mold. Great little bait too. Awesome flipping bait. And there it is in this 6th Sense color. Looking sexy. Alright, now let's actually look at it in a mold that is most similar to the mold in the picture example. Ah, yeah. Look at that. Stunner. Great color for a bait like that. Yeah, what do y'all think there? Let's get in close. Ooh. Little out of focus, little out of focus. No. Need to go to camera school, right? Oh man. Look at that. Alright, now we got a swim bait mold in here just to change it up. Alrighty. Before I pack it in for the night, I'll probably sit there and do this like 20 times. However, let's go ahead and get out the grenades. Okay. Stingers. Yeah. Looking fresh. Really, really cool color. And what we'll do is we'll actually come back tomorrow and look at them when the lighting in here is a little bit better, because at nighttime, you know, I'm only getting artificial light. In the daytime, I get quite a bit of natural light in here, which is better for thumbnail photography, and it just lets you see the colors a little bit better. Natural light, particularly low condition natural light, is always the best. No questions, no doubt about it. Because 3 at a time is just not enough. Not when they look that good, anyway. Set that aside. And last but not least, wanted to show it in something just completely different. So we got out the chatter trailer. Oh yeah. Look at that. And just like that, this becomes a great sungill color. You know, it's very sungill, bluegillish. So, you know, it kind of works. Kind of works for everything, don't it? Look at that. Man. Just like that. This becomes a good sungill. Alright, so we've got some better lighting today. And let's feast our eyes on this color. Really, really pretty. I sent a couple pictures to a few buddies and they were like, dude, you nailed it. So that gives me a little confidence that we got it pretty good here. Yeah, even packaged a few of them up just for effect, just to show the finished product, right? Boom, baits in a bag. And one thing I like about the stinger mold is that all the appendages actually come apart. So you have on one hand you have a really compact, they're all in there. On one hand, you have a compact flipping bait, and then you can spread everything out. And now you have something that can have a lot more profile. It makes a really good bed fishing bait because you can have all this junk wiggling in their face. It's really, really something else. And of course, you know, the chatter trailer looking sexy there. I love how that mold laminates a little unevenly. And then of course, the king of crawls, the mighty ecto crawl. Absolutely stunning. So, yeah, now the question begs, which ones were your favorite? Do you like the AR worms? Do you like the chatter trailer swim bait? Do you like the grass grenades? Maybe you're a punch bug person? Or the ectocraw? Which bait do you think this color actually looks best in? And I have to tell you, for me, I think it's between these two. As good as it is in a creature and a crawl, it has this sun gill look to it in some of these other shapes. So that's why I like to, whenever I do a new color, I like to run it in a few other molds, just so that we can see how the color, I guess, can stretch its legs into other mold configurations. Alright, well, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. So glad to be feeling better. So, you know, anybody that's out there that, you know, might be fighting the virus or a similar stomach bug or anything like that, just know I am rooting for you, and I wish you nothing but good health and the best. It's, you know, it's a strange time. It's a difficult time. We're all trying to make the best decisions that we can to stay healthy and try to keep on keeping on at the same time. So, anyways, thank y'all for showing up here today, watching the video. Hope you had fun seeing some cool baits. And we have a really, really special video coming up. I'm going to be helping somebody get started setting up their very first bait shop, which will be a really great kind of beginner's tutorial to kind of show, here's how you can get started and here's what it really looks like. Whenever I film things here at my shop, it's already established. I have a lot of stuff, so you don't really get to see that beginner's look. But we're going to be bringing that to you soon, and I can't wait. So like, subscribe, comment down below, and we'll see you in the next video. And completely unrelated to the end of this video, but we've got the molds laid out, the shad dots poured, a new little hot plate, and we're going to get with it on some swim baits. Thanks for watching, guys and gals.